Shivas. We'd like to introduce ourselves in a more fun way.
So we're going to take a little friend quiz. We have written questions for each other. And we're going to see how close we get in getting the right answers.
Piece of cake.
Okay, so do you want...
I'll start. Okay. Why did I move to Florida, and where did I move from?
Okay. Now, this, I get a little hazy on this. I believe that you were in Michigan when you moved. You had just recently come back from Idaho.
Yeah,
And the reasons for moving, I think, were partly the recent breakup with Matt.
Very good.
And also, I think your mom had gotten like a condo down here at the time. And you guys just like to come here a lot to visit. And Tanya was just graduating maybe from college. No, Tanya would have been done with college like
when did
probably
we move?
2 or 3 years by then.
Right. Okay, that's good. And it was ultimately because I broke up with Matt. Whose last name kind of escapes me now.
Oh, we can't put his last name.
No, okay, but that's okay. And I was sick of Michigan. I was sick of, you know what the ultimate thing was, is I had to go out in heels in the winter, and I had to scrape my windshield, the ice off my windshield. I'm like, I'm sick of this place, so we just up and moved, me and my sister. And that's how I ended up in Florida. Which goes to my next question. I think you already know this, is what 3 states have I lived in?
Idaho, Michigan, and Florida.
That was piece cake. Okay. You want to do one?
I have a question for me from you.
Okay.
But I've learned how to identify the state.
I think with the camera you have to do it this way.
And so Jodi and Tanya are from like a little town like right around here, I think?
Yeah.
So,
Marlette,
Michigan.
Home of the Red Raiders.
I've learned a lot about the University of Michigan, Hail to the Victors, Valiant, whatever.
Very good. Wow.
Okay.
That wasn't even part of the quiz.
You
want to do one?
I'm going to ask you a question. Okay. Do you remember what we did the first night we hung out?
Yes. Yes. Okay, we were working together at this cool little restaurant bar that I wish was still open.
Sports bar,
yeah. So we went out to Joe Dugan's?
I think it was Joe Dugan's.
I think it was Joe Dugan's too. And the thing I clearly remember about that night was that whoever drove, and I don't remember who drove, but probably me, and I locked my keys out of the car. Let's just say it was me. And Amy, who was like my new friend, offered her AAA. So we called her AAA to get us home at 2 a.m. And we're sitting outside, and Amy laid back in the grass and got eaten alive by fire ants.
It was so bad. I was sure I would never be able to wear a backless wedding gown or anything. That's how bad it was.
Not even engaged at the time, by the way.
Oh God, light years from being engaged. In fact, so not engaged that the reason I got to go out with them, I was working, and I think I was closing that night or something, but Perrin, our boss at the time,
hi Perrin,
she felt really bad for me because I had just had this nasty breakup with another Matt.
Yes, and, must avoid that name.
And,
Matt for me too.
I know.
Okay.
And she wanted me, she wanted me to get out and be with a girl. She thought that'd be good for me, so she sent me off to Joe Dugan's because the whole staff was there. Remember Ronaldo?
Her memory is wicked.
Remember he got us all roses,
Ronaldo,
all of us. Yeah. He was awesome. So I thought it was Ronaldo, not Ronaldo. Sorry, I think I always did
it's
it.
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo, right? Yeah. So that was awesome. Because I had wanted to go out with you guys a few days before, and I had gone and bought all new clothes. Because Jodi and Tanya were major, all the time gorgeous. And it was intimidating. So I went and got a new outfit, new shoes, and a new person. I called them, and they were oh. So we went out that other night.
But regardless, we went out and we became best friends.
Okay, your turn.
My turn. How many cars have I owned since I met you in 1999? 1998.
You have had 2. When we first met, you had a red Cavalier.
Wow.
And then, in 1999, I think February, you bought the white Cavalier, and then you took me to your car dealership to get my green Cavalier.
Thank God.
And they gave Jodi more money for her referring me to the dealership than they gave me for my car.
Are you kidding? I don't remember that.
Yeah.
This car that she drove, what was that thing called?
It was a K car. It was 1988.
K car. I've never even heard of a K car.
The government vehicle.
98?
88.
I was going to say that was not 98.
Yeah.
I borrowed her car one time, this crazy K car. And all I remember was boiling out because we're in Florida.
No air conditioner.
No air conditioner. I didn't know about the no air conditioner until I turned the air conditioner on.
I remember that.
And leaves blew at me.
Oh,
so it did have the air pressure, but there was no air conditioner. A lot of leaves. So that's good. Okay, 2 cars.
No, but I was glad that I didn't have to pay to get that thing taken away from the car dealership.
I get when they give me more for this one.
Yeah, they did. It was really funny.
Okay, so I think it's your turn.
Okay, so how did I meet JB?
JB. This is a good story. This is Amy in action at Amy's best. So Amy's all into like reading and trying things and self-help books and fun jars and just things a way to keep us kind of on task. So Amy read this book. Oh, was it Nita Tucker's book?
Yeah, we're going to talk about this.
Nita Tucker's book.
Write it down.
Cheryl Richardson's or Nita Tucker.
Nita Tucker, How Not to Stay Single. We are going to be talking about this in future
so many How Not to Stay Single kind of books. Don't send me any more of those, please. I won't read them.
No, but this one we're going to talk about.
Yes, we like Nita. Okay, it worked. So Amy, step by step, methodically did what Nita Tucker said.
But tell the chapter 7 was to join a new activity and pick a night of the week. So we picked Tuesday, and the first thing we did was this pottery ceramics class.
I'm supposed to be answering.
I know, but I just had to tell them. There was only one guy there, and he was gay, so that didn't work. So, okay, go on.
Okay. Well, I don't remember that much detail. I just remember you did the Nita Tucker thing, and one of the activities that you joined was orchestra, right? Orchestra, okay. And you played the violin, some sort of stringed instrument. Was it violin? Okay. So JB was also in orchestra, and I think also played string instrument. Yes.
They're hanging in the doorway. You see them every time you come in the house.
I don't know a violin from a viola from a...
It's big.
It could be a cello.
It's a cello.
Oh, it's a cello! Okay, so they played a cello. So over time, she got to know JB, and I remember her talking about him and wondering if he was interested, and suddenly he was, and now they're married.
But the funny thing is, Jody almost was the reason for us not to get together, because Jody and I were always like, I love you on the phone. So I was walking into orchestra, and I said, I love you, bye-bye. And then I thought, oh my God, what if he thinks I have a boyfriend? So I said really loudly to someone, I was just on the phone with Jody, my friend Jody. And they're going out to eat, and I'm so bummed. And he told me when we started dating that he did think I had a boyfriend and was listening.
Oh, okay. See, women's intuition. Trust it. So, Nita Tucker. That'll be our next book of the month. Yes. But get through The Secret first.
Yes. We'll do that in April.
So, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Where did we meet? What year?
What person?
About that.
Yeah, we are.
Okay. What person in my life, and besides you and besides family members, most inspires me on a daily basis just to live my best life and always be happy?
Outside of your family?
Mm-hmm. We've talked about her a lot. She'll be the reason that I take part in the national charity that I want to.
Oh, Carrie!
Carrie! Carrie and why. You can tell a little bit about Carrie. We'll get into her later. We don't have to tell that whole story, but she's a wonderful person.
Carrie seems amazing. I have not actually gotten to meet her. I've met a bunch of your Michigan friends, but not her. But she seems totally amazing, and she is having a battle of her life right now. And she's been doing such a great job plugging away and being positive, and we just know she's going to pull through. Doing a great job.
Go Carrie! Okay, yeah, so we'll tell Carrie's story later because it's truly amazing. Really.
I guess I was thinking Carrie like family.
Well, I said no family.
I know, I was thinking of her as like family. Oh. She's like so close with you.
Okay, yeah. So Carrie Kaminsky. We'll tell her story later. Your turn.
Okay. This one might look too catty, but we'll just talk about it quickly.
We're catty, whatever.
When we were single, we were wild. We were wild. We're lucky we've settled down.
I don't think we were that wild. I mean, we did a lot of stuff and we were out constantly, but
we
weren't like doing stuff against the law.
No, but we just
we're like goody two shoes.
We went out to clubs a lot. We like to get all dolled up and go to clubs. Is what I mean. Mm-hmm. And so we'd see the same group of guy players at these clubs because just like us, they all probably want to go out with their friends to get dressed up.
And there's only so many places to go in the Tampa Bay area.
So you'd see the same like 6 guys. So we started having like names for them because we couldn't keep them track. We didn't really know their real names.
Where are you going with this?
So I wanted to see if you can remember any of them.
Oh, the nicknames?
Yeah.
Big Fat Charlie.
Oh, yeah.
Horsey. Dave John Dave.
Okay, that's what I was trying to see if you remember Dave John Dave.
I met him not that long ago. Dave John Dave.
Was it that we couldn't remember if it was Dave or John?
Yeah.
We just named him Dave John Dave. Okay.
I don't know how it evolved into that. So Big Fat Charlie, Horsey. That's all I remember.
We got about, I think we better wrap it up.
Are we done? Okay, well, we'll have to play more later. More questions.
This was fun. Maybe we could have maybe one of these another time, too.
I'm glad you're keeping track of the time, because I would have talked for another 20 minutes.
I know, it's fun. This is a fun game. So you guys should play this game with your friends, because I sometimes think that I talk too much. I know I talk too much, but I talk more and listen less, so I want to make sure I at least know about you a little bit.
You know a lot. You know everything.
All
you
right.
know you need to know. Okay, till next time.
Bye, Shivas.